in the sky. Every single lap is do or die. You can feel that thunder through the wheel in your hands. This is Sim500, this is where you stand. Sim500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered line, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. Sim500, this is our life. Wednesday warriors door to door, league night fist through a fiber core. Short track rages, super speedway calm. Turn 3 chaos in your sweaty palms. Thursday Xfinity, riding that knife. Loose off too, yeah, that's real life. Feathering the throttle on the razor's edge. Praying that Neko don't cash your pledge. Gloves on tight, we don't back down. Taking every inch on this battleground. You can feel those ghosts in the legacy lanes. Old school legends whispering your name. Sim500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to that checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. Sim500, this is our life. Monday night, next gen fire. Wednesday night, lead the desire. Thursday night, Xfinity burn. Sunday night, Transervice turn. Crowded up, 3 wide line, pushing fade on the high side climb. Say the name, feel the flood. Sim500 in your blood. Sunday storms in the Transervice GN, long run grind where you forged again. Fuel runs tight, tires screaming no, but you hold that wheel, never letting go. Every season page is a scar on the wall. Hall of Fame names that refuse to fall. From rookies in FFP, shaking fear, to champions crowned in the premiere. Sim500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. Sim500, this is our life. Sim500 nights, Sim500 fights. Wheel to wheel and side by side, this is where the legends ride. Sim500, this is our life. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Welcome to Sim500. Lights are on, tempers running high. This ain't just a lobby, this is Sim500. From the papyrus days to the laser line, old school soul in a new age grind. Premier series where the best come bleed. Pixel scars from the dirty clean speed. Monday lights, next gen roar. Cup cars pounding on a digital shore. Every restart, heart rate red line. Chasing one more win in the Monday night shine. On the rail, sparks in the sky. single lap is do or die. You can feel that thunder through the wheel in your hands. This is Sim500, this is where you stand. Sim500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. Sim500, this is our life. Wednesday warriors door to door, league night fist through a fiber core, short track raging super speedway calm, turn 3 chaos in your sweaty palms. Thursday Xfinity riding that knife, loose off too, yeah, that's real life. Feather in the throttle on the razor's edge, praying that Neko don't cash your pledge. Gloves on tight, we don't back down, taking every inch on this battleground. You can feel those ghosts in the legacy lanes, old school legends whispering your name. Sim500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to that checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. Sim500, this is our Monday night, next gen fire. Wednesday night, lead the desire. Thursday night, Xfinity burn. Sunday night, Transervice turn. Crowded up, 3 wide line, pushing fade on the high side climb. Say the name, feel the flood. Sim500 in your blood. Sunday storms in the Transervice GN, long run grind where you forged again. Fuel runs tight, tires screaming no, but you hold that wheel, never letting go. Every season page is a scar on the wall, Hall of Fame names that refuse to fall. From rookies in FFB shaking fear to champions crowned in the premiere. Sim500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. Sim500, this is our life. Sim500 nights, Sim500 fights, wheel to wheel and side by side. This is where the legends ride. Sim500, this is our life. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Welcome to Sim500. Lights on, rigs on, tempers running high. This ain't just a lobby, this is Sim500. From the papyrus days to the laser line.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to anybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure to just have you live at a charge. A little countdown to green as we get ready for the beautiful Wednesday night series. Much love, Budgie. Appreciate you. Thank you for the great message. I appreciate that very much. Live week 12, Michigan International Speedway. The 2-mile length racing surface is going to be cool. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like. Bar out there, much love. Thank you, folks, very much for being out there. Budgie out there, of course, wishing everybody a beautiful, hey, how you doing kind of situation. 80 laps tonight, 4 sets of tires, 100% fuel, no fast repair for the driver's track temperature. A little spicy tonight, 116 degrees. They're going to be a little bit free on the racing surface, so we're going to see who's going to be able to do what and how hard they're going to push it, because the 40-second laps will definitely degrade, and we'll see how that'll work. 78 degrees on the air temperature, 45% humidity, partly cloudy sky, 2-mile-an-hour wind, and it is the way it would be. So, yeah, good stuff, right? I think it's good stuff. I think everybody's absolutely amazing, and I appreciate you all being out there. Let's talk about points. David Schildhouse at the Grand National Series here for the Transervice Grand National Series. Sim500 presenting that for you. He's got 3 wins with the season, 52 points ahead of Wesley Donaldson. Mark Jorgensen Jr., third the point standings. Right now has 2 wins himself. A pole for Mike Kelly looking for his first win. Tommy Ryan has 2 wins and 3 poles on this season. He has sit 5th in the point standings. Scott Simley West and at 16. He's doing great things as well. Tyler Dalton inside the top 10 again. Drivers trying to make sure they make the chase, and drivers getting faster. It's going to be a fast race. It's going to be what you expect, and that's for darn sure. So appreciate you all being out there. If you haven't done so, reach up at that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. And of course, and always, if you do get the opportunity, please make sure that you continue to follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, and make sure you follow us on Twitch. Because that's what we do. Yeah. Let's see. Tonight's Grand National Series is, again, presented by Transervice. From dedicated contract carriers, full service leasing, fleet maintenance, and freight management. They provide solutions that keep businesses moving efficiently with operations across 160-plus locations and thousands of pieces of equipment on the road. Their mission is simple. Keep the trucks rolling and the downtime low. If your operation needs reliability and flexibility, check out Transervice.com. But a huge thank you to Transervice for supporting Sim500 and making tonight's broadcast possible. That is Transervice.com. Transervice Logistics on board tonight. A couple of driver cams. I do believe we got Mr. Rick Man racing out there, Rich Slavely. Richard's going to be our first driver cam tonight. 30 seconds going to be. 32 is going to be out there running. It's going to do some great things. David Schildhouse, our second driver cam. Love seeing him get out there and put the time in. Ready to rock and roll. He's out there trying to qualify as well. So we're going to see if he's going to be able to do anything as he completes that lap. We'll see what kind of lap time he's going to get there and see where he's going to do it. Justin Fuller, hard to the wall on the second lap. We'll see how that'll work. Schildhouse completing his second lap here. Looks like he's only going to take one. It's going to take time. It's going to take time, folks. It'll definitely take time. But driver's going to finish up qualifying. I tell you what, Michigan's a great racetrack. It's one of those racetracks that throws you for a loop, right? You feel like Superman. You can run 3, 4, 5 wide, and based off of what the driver's going to be able to do, it's going to shake up some things. This can be a racetrack that can define a driver, and it's going to be awesome to see. We're going to go to Dover next week, then Richmond and Daytona International Speedway. That's the next 3 weeks lined up after Michigan tonight, and we are simply, how many races away are we? We're about 8 races away from the playoffs, and top 10 are going to be in the chase here in the Transervice Grand National Series. It's going to be amazing. Here's how tonight's starting grid's going to line out. Tyler Dalton's going to be your pole sitter. Scott Simley, your outside pole sitter. Both drivers having fast laps. They're separated by 2 100ths of a second. Just 23 100ths of a second. Sorry, it's pretty fast. It's fast as fluff. JP Phillips very close to that as well. So is Logan Kogar. They're going to pick up row number 2. Mark Jorgensen Jr., Justin Fuller going to pick up row number 3. Mike Kelly, Brian Penile going to be out there row number 4. Wesley Donaldson, Bentley Glazer, row number 5. Glenn Campbell, Rick Swaveley's going to be there in row number 6. Row 7 is going to be As I scroll down, Charles Woods and Will Farmer. We'll see Farmer with that 95 ready to rock and roll. EJ O'Rourke's going to be out there with Nelson Rivera and road number 8. West is going to be out there with Bobby Wessel, road 9. Road 10 will be David Shellhouse and Stephen Miles. Row 11 will be Troy Height and Joshua Barr, the barman out there. Mike Montesi is going to be out there with Brian Workman in row 12. Row 13 will be John Fowler, Kevin Stone, and Joe Hudson out there with Jeff Ryan. Ron Hollyfield and Tommy Ryan there in row 15. Joey Chatita is going to be out there with Chad Coleman at row 16. Ray Rogers out there, that number 11 machine. Is going to have Brian Macklin to his outside. Alan Cryer is going to be out there, of course, with Josh Parker. And row 18. Row 19 would be Doug Sigmund and Gerald Livingston. Nick Silver at the tail of the field tonight. 39 drivers in the field of the big racing surface that is Michigan International Speedway. It is all about finding your pace, folks. You gotta find the pace. You gotta find what these drivers are, or kind of what you're into when it comes to finding the race line. It is a massive, massive, massive day of racing. The driver's gonna leave pit road. We're gonna get ourselves up to speed. Thanks a lot, Budgie. Appreciate you. This Saturday we do have the signature eSports SE1100. It's gonna be. I'm gonna post the links to the video here to the streams tomorrow. We have some practices for the drivers out there as well. They're going to be lined out. If you want to be a part of that, all you're going to do is join our Discord. You can join our Discord and be a part of that and continue to make iRacing great again, one charity race at a time. It is a charity race to benefit the DAV, and we'll be broadcasting that. We will do everything we can to make sure that we are good to go with it. So if you want to be a part of it, join our Discord. You don't have to do all of the 1100. You can choose which one you want to do. You can do the 500. Or you could do the 600. It's just $10 per race, and each race is going to have its own pot. So, regardless of how many laps we have thrown out there, it's going to be a lot of fun. So, we appreciate the drivers, appreciate everybody being out there. Of course, and always, we thank you all very much for being a part of what we do. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. This will probably be our last 1100 that we put on. Until we get into the heart of 2027, and I may put on one more film. That'll be what we do. But hey, how about we do it? Let's go green flag racing. Full send. Let's go, boys and girls. Green, green, green here at Michigan. We already had a pass for the lead on drivers here. There's Glenn Campbell up to a 9th. Driver's going to fare out. JP Phillips went for the lead. Tyler Dalton taking it back over. So Dalton is doing everything he needs to do. Just needs to be patient. Logan Kogar just behind him. It's going to be a heavy draft surface here. Ray Rogers having an issue. He's got a meatball flag. Looked like he jumped to pit road. What happened to Ray? I think Ray, I don't know what happened there. He might have been frozen. Either way, let's go back to live conditions here. I don't know. I went to look for it, and something happened to Ray. Kogar fastest lap of the race so far. 39.22, the draft dependent racing surface. You're going to have to, if you have clean air, you're going to have to basically control the defensive posture here. This is a race that will show that. Brian put out of the race just a little bit there, maybe a blink going on happened there. iRacing's had some issues over the last couple of weeks, and we want to make sure that we continue to work. 41 of EJ work on the outside. David Schildhouse try to work to the outside. Ooh. Rich was trying to exit there, and he was trying to run up a little higher. He's going to slide in right behind Kogar passing for the lead. Over the bottom side of the racetrack. 19. Be right there. You see the dirty air. The 80 gets a little bit free there, but 19 back into the toe. We'll slide back in. These cars are rear end loose. It's kind of cool to see. Like watching them slide around. Bentley Glazer working into the corner. Good to see everybody out there. If you didn't, you were a part of what we were doing before, I want to remind everybody that we did find out that on Tuesday or yesterday, that we are cancer free. So I posted in everybody's Discord. But for those who didn't, well, the league's Discord, of course, my Discord. If you didn't know, so now you know. I was pushed a little hard there. There's Charles Woods, Nelson Rivera about the 16, just behind. Josh Barham, the 50. Better keep himself clean. We're going aboard the nose cam of this driver. Looking at the inside. Rich Slavely just ahead of him. Rich all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. But blank. Thank you, Mr. Van Nest. I appreciate you. Tyler Dalton trying to make a pass for the lead. Make it interesting here. Jorgensen Jr. up a couple of spots. Trying to work down to the corner. JP Phillips off a spot. We'll see who's doing what. Scott Simley on the tire saving model here. Or at least trying to. 6 of 80. Drivers should pit about halfway. And it'll be interesting to see. Nobody's really saving anything here. Drivers are pushing. They're pushing where they need to. Tyler Dalton take it back over the lead. Of course, lead changes do matter. And drivers do matter. So that is where the race line does present itself to. Dalton to 10th, Kogar behind. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Van Nest. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm still on the. So I'm only 5 weeks removed from surgery. So I'm still healing, but I'm back to work. Which is good. Not only are we back to work, but we've got shirts being printed. We've got all kinds of things that we're still working on. Just trying to continue to manage. You know what I mean? It was Schildhouse in 7th, Bar up 9 spots, and we're seeing West back here off 3, trying to work back into the corner. Also have more farm on the inside. Montesi's going to be up 2. 4 working at the outside. 95 on the inside. With the field of the night's race. Pretty massive. Pretty massive. Let's try to show it to you. But, you know. The things in life that are supposed to work, not working. Ray Rogers jumping to pit road. Something was happening with all of that. I hate seeing anybody have any kind of issues. But heck, we had issues last night, and I was not very happy about that. Because, these aren't the things that you want to see. Going to import, well, I think it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. There it is. Strength of field for tonight's race. We'll move the timing tower back over to the full tower. 3.3K, so this is like a top split race, but a little bit different. Ray Rogers, I think, trying to get himself situated there. I don't think he's damaged. I don't know how he had a meatball flag. But something happened to him, and hopefully he's going to be able to get that fixed. Not quite sure. Car looks fine, though. Tyler Dalton, Logan Kogar, 10 laps complete of 80. Will be 11, we'll be starting 11 this time by. JP Phillips back into the mix. Fuller, the 5-1, looking hard at Ford. Looking for another win in the series. We'll look to the outside of the 88. We'll see how he throttles up, splits the seam here. Drive off to the back bumper of the 88. He'll have a run at him. If he goes to the inside, will do so. Pulls him back. Jorgensen Jr. lifting there for the 5-1. I think he's just saved it. Tyler Dalton out front. Oh, man, you can hear the tires on Jorgensen's car. Kelly right behind. Yep, side draft, Jorgensen Jr. Pulling the corner. A little bit of speed there on the outside lane. See, drop into the bottom side of the racetrack all the way down to that second lane. Schildhaus trying to make moves back here. Right now, Jorgensen working. Fuller has gotten around J.P. Phillips. He two birds in one lap. Got to work his way back forward. Kogar out front with Tyler Dalton leading. Now second gap. Drivers trying to push where they can. Toyota. Then first Toyota is going to be Justin Fuller. First Ford is going to be Mike Kelly. And Scott Simley in a Toyota as well. Inside the top 10. We have 7 Chevrolets, 2 Toyotas, 1 Ford. Josh Barr in a Toyota, E.J. O'Rourke in a Toyota, Rich Swavely in a Toyota, Nelson Rivera in a Ford, Wes is in a Ford, Will Farmer's in a Ford as well. Tyler Dalton still working, keeping about a 10th and a half gap to Kogar. Fuller's closed in the pace a little bit here. 14 of 80. We have to just kind of see how the race plays out. If there is no caution, where do the drivers have the fuel? Well, Henry, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Bobby Wetzel up 4. Nelson Rivera up a spot. Bentley Glazer's going back a little bit here. Montezzi up 4. Brian Padal had a little bit of a blink issue happening there. I may have a little bit of shadow thing happening. It's a little unique. Not used to seeing the shadows do some weird things. I don't know. Maybe it's a... it might be a... Hold on. Let's see if we can... See if something's going on.
Must have been started something. Must have been started something.
You know, get that over here to the app. Bring it up to the NVIDIA app. I want to see if there's something going on there. The logo settings. All right. They're pack racing. They're lined out right now. Joe Gitina back into the mix there. The driver's going to catch up for sure. Let's see how that does some things. I don't know. I don't know what's working. Oh, Ray back with a meatball flag. He was sitting on pit road. Tyler Dalton. Dustin Fuller. Fuller to the outside. Missing some racing here. I do apologize about that. J.P. Phillips down to the bottom. Phillips looking to go 3 wide. Back on with it. Fuller from the top to the bottom. Caution is out. Wesley Donaldson. It was a collapse that happened right behind him. It was 32, the 24. There's the 22 of Nelson Rivera right there. Bobby Wetzel on the outside. This is unique. Let's take a look. Nelson Rivera right here. See how the corner happened. The 91 was right behind, looked like the 36 of Bentley Glazer. This is on board the 22. 91, throttle back up. I got a little bit of a wiggle at it. 22 with a big run here. 91 stays in the middle lane because he has the 9 with a run on the outside. 24. It's just the 22 came up. Didn't realize they were 3 wide or were going to be 3 wide. Oh, Ryan Wortman into the 22. Oh, baby, that hurt. Ryan Wortman right there. Went high. Couldn't see. Went high and was slowing down. He was right behind another driver. Doug Sigmund in 36. All drivers on the lead lap. Justin Fuller will be the guy. We'll see if anybody comes in, takes tires, and is going to split this one off. I think everybody should or would. Definitely a chance. Give me the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. Ooh, Wes at the grass back there. All right, drivers going to do their thing. We appreciate all of them very much for being out there. We appreciate all of you for being out there as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great dynamic. Okay. All right. Smashing stuff. It's riveting. Only coming off pit road. Give it a follow. I appreciate you. Fuller took tires. He's going to leave pit road as the race leader. In and out of pit road pretty quickly there. JP Phillips, Tyler Dalton, Logan Kogar. First caution of the race, and the racing's been pretty solid since we'll be 20 laps in here. Pace around for another one. We'll go back green flag racing with about 59 laps to go, it does look like. You're not that late. It's only 20 minutes. You've been live for a little bit. That's okay. You're not late. First caution just happened. We're 20 laps in. It's been a good race. Welcome in, Bree. I hope you're having a great day. I have had a very, very long day. We're doing a thing. Yeah, I hope you've had a great day. True story. Well, we are live and we are doing things. All right, it'll be Justin Fuller. It'll be JP Phillips. We'll be lights off on the pace car. 60 laps to go. Quarter of the race done. And it's going to be fast times at Ridgemont High. We'll see who does what and how. I think everybody took tires. I don't think anybody did anything different. Joe Hudson back to pit road, getting more damage taken care of, I do believe. But he's going to top off on fuel as well. That's not a bad idea if you want to be able to go a lap longer. Or two. Got paid today, so you went grocery shopping and did a few errands. That's awesome. Yeah, I worked today. Had to do the quarterly taxes. What else did we do? I don't know. That was it, really. Cody had a fundraiser. Returned her money in for that. She raised $472 for her fundraiser for school. It was really cool. Pretty proud of that little girl. You did that too? Yeah. 5/1/34/1980. Let's go do the thing. You spent around 2 hours braiding yarn to use as a drawstring for a bag you're making. Wow. Fuller goes. Quarter second now. We'll see how hard Fuller is going to be able to. How hard it is to pass Fuller now. He's good in this car. Justin Fuller missed a few races, but the man's got, 4 wins of the season, looking for his 5th. He's pretty good. He had to miss a few races because, life happened. we're looking forward to seeing what he's going to be able to do here. He's got a good stretch right now, 30 or 3/10 of a second. And we'll see how well he's going to be able to manage. Jorgensen Jr. working, Scott Simley trying to get back up front, Bentley Glazer. We'll see Bobby Wetzel in tow. This is where it becomes chaotic for a little bit until everybody gets kind of gets single filed. Wesley, whoa. Drivers chasing each other down. Somebody was in the wall back there. Good Lord, they were fanning out. I don't know what happened. It was Wes, maybe. Wes right there. It had a... right here. Brian Macklin. Somebody got free. Oh, up and stacked West right there. And everybody fanned out. It was Josh Parker, the 97. West is significant nose damage now. But he's good to go. All right, J.P. Phillips going for the lead. Well, it looks significant, but it really is okay. Mike Kelly on the outside pulls E.J. O'Rourke. 5-1 to have the 80 to the outside. They're not lifting for anybody. 5-1 has the 80. He's 3 wide. Shieldhouse in the middle of that lane. You're still breathing? Good. That's awesome. Woo! Fuller all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack. Got to turn that car under. 88 on the outside. Shieldhouse has a lane. Mike Kelly trying to get to the lead. Mike Kelly looking for his first win of the season. He's had a pole. He's had 6 top 5s. We've talked to him a couple of times. I told him he was due. Fuller into the wall just a little bit back there. 5-1. Wiggles down a little bit on the 20. 41 of O'Rourke. Mike Kelly leads. O'Rourke right there on his back bumper. Jorgensen Jr. to Shieldhouse. 80 with a crossover on the 88. There's that side draft. 20 to the back bumper of Fuller. Forward the run to J.P. Phillips. Will try to slide 2 or 3 drivers at once. And everybody holding on. Everybody's got a good thing going here. We're all matching. I need somebody. You know what I really want? I need somebody. I need to find somebody. Oh, caution is out. I need to find somebody who knows how to do macrame, because I would love to have a hoodie. Or not hoodie, a cap. Whoa. Who was that? Was that Brian Pennell? Out of the corner. Oh, 4 got wiggled. Oh, man. Ouch. So the 29 is right behind the 4 on the high side. Brian Pennell is working there. That's Nick Silver right here. Oh, gets out of the gas a little bit. Got tight. 4 was getting tight as well. Right in the back bumper and just into the 21. And the 4, got free again. And wrecking loose. And then, oh man, the 38 of Chad Coleman to the 17. And I think Joey was able to make it through that. Good boot. Kevin Stone involved here. 14. Oh, the 14 was trying to drive through here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ouchie. Oh. Boom. Out of all that, we had 5 meatball flags and a black flag. And Mike Kelly's your race leader. Yeesh. All right, a lot of drivers, a lot of pit road. Coming to take fuel. They'll do the thing. 53 laps to go. Maximize the performance. I'm going to be right back when I take a hydrate break. They'll get back to it. right, folks. Apologies about that. 5 looking on the inside of Fuller. There's the 88 down to the inside. Looking to turn into the corner. Mike Kelly working. Fuller on the outside. Mike Kelly trying to exit. Fuller runs him tight. It's going to free up the 5. And, making, I say free it up. It more pushes him tight, but it frees the car up a little bit. O'Rourke looking on the outside. 5 trying to toss it into the corner. Getting right behind the 88. 5-1 out of the corner. Sliding all the way up to the wall. Oh, E.J. O'Rourke right to the back bumper of Jorgensen. And they're pushing hard. Wesley Donaldson. How about Stephen Miles? That 24 up 11 spots. Tommy Ryan's up 16. Joey's up 15. They're at 14. That number 14 car. Good looking car. E.J. O'Rourke trying to make the pass on the outside, on the inside of the 5-1. 5-1. Ooh, into the left corner panel. Number 41. Gonna slide up. We'll see Schildhouse on the bottom. Jorgensen Jr. down to side draft. Up to utilize a little bit more of that race line. Drivers trying to pick a lane and find some clean air. Fuller trying to back the corner up. E.J. O'Rourke all the way to the outside. Corner exit will have a run. We'll see Mike Kelly into that corner. We'll see if the 5-1 slides the race line here. Tries to slide all the way up. E.J. O'Rourke with a run again on the outside, utilizing that 3rd and 4th lane. Fuller takes back over the lead. O'Rourke will drop all the way down. The bottom side of the racetrack slides all the way back up. Fuller, up to block. O'Rourke was there. Going to be into the wall a little bit here. Jorgensen Jr. trying to make that inside lane work. Lines all the way up. Finds a lane and out of the 41, trying to get back to that 5-1 bump to the 88. Down to the race line. Drivers working. Wesley Donaldson. Back in the middle part of where J.P. Phillips is at. First driver off the lead lap's going to be Brian Macklin, still dealing with right side damage. Wes is back into the mix as well, but he's got a little bit of nose damage. Brian put out behind the Josh Parker and Ron Hollyfield. There's a lot of action happening all inside that top 26. The drivers are spread out enough. 88 looking to the outside of the 5-1. Fuller. Good to see. A bunch of drivers trying to tag team, and 88 backs the corner up. Schildhouse on the bottom. Going to turn underneath the 88. 88 up and out. Oh, going to get into the 41. Oh, man, the 88 down on the corner. Riding through the grass. 88 rejoins the racetrack. Montesi on pit road. Or having a jump to pit road. So what was going on there? Fuller to Schildhouse. Mike Kelly in 3rd. Oh, the 41 to the wall. E.J. O'Rourke. Trying to work back forward. He's got a little bit of work to do. Gonna get back there. J.P. Phillips, Mike Kelly, David Schildhouse, 2/10 of a second. Drivers trying to close back in on Fuller. Fuller trying to hold on to the lead. Schildhouse out of the gas, back into the gas. Trying to throw shade at the 5-1. It's got a better run. 34 out of the wall. J.P. Phillips, he saw that on corner exit. Schildhouse to the bottom. Mike Kelly. E.J. O'Rourke back on the outside. E.J.'s got a good car to him. Going to run higher. Driver's going to run higher on Michigan. It's not like Chicago where you need to run the bottom side of the racetrack. A lot of the times, the outside lane on the front straightaway is going to be where you carry momentum. It's also how you separate yourself at the end of the run. Tyler Dalton trying to work back to that pole spot. He has got the 91 there ahead of him. Going to get right back into the mix. Fuller to Sheldhouse, Mike Kelly, JP Phillips, EJ O'Rourke. O'Rourke trying to work higher here. Out of the corner, trying to drag race his way down the front straightaway. Joji teed up 19 positions. Get all that he can. Gerald Livingston coming on 27. Took fuel. Joe Hudson, the same concept. Doug Sigmund on 28. I think at 27 he came in to get a little bit as well. Alan Cryer in on 19. 28 for Ron Hollyfield. Josh Parker coming up pit road. He's got a black flag and some right side damage. He jumps as Schildhaus tries to close it on Fuller. Not a bad race, not a bad day. Aaron, thank you very much for the like. I appreciate that. Thank you folks very much. Halfway through the race, this next time by, lap 40 being completed. All right, eyes on the prize. Here we go. Kogar, Lasers, Jorgensen back in the mix again. There's the 32, Rich Slavely. Richard's got a good thing going. He's got Josh Barr on the outside. Barr's up 7 spots. Slavely clears Barr. It's a racetrack where you work. You work hard. Not just that, but you got a lot of drivers that work hard right behind him. Slavely to the bottom. Over the corner, there's Scott Simley down there as well. Slavely tires on the yellow line here. Hold on to it, sir. Hold on to it. Caution is out. All right. Let's see what happens. At the halfway mark, that'll put this one interesting. Drivers going to be able to make it on fuel if they come in now. Maybe take a set of tires. I don't know what happened. Ooh, the 95 and the 71 and Jorgensen Jr. 3 cars involved there. That's John Fowler right there in the 71. Got a little bit free. 95 was coming up. 88 into the 95. Tires stepping out. Drivers pushing hard. Who's coming to pit road? All of them. I almost guarantee all of them. This is a chance to come to pit road, take tires, take fuel, do the thing that you do. Thank you for the clip, Bunchy. I appreciate that as well. Yeah, all good things. Oh yeah. Right. Maximum entertainment. All right, everybody grab your popcorn, grab your water. I'm going to refill mine. And let's do the thing. We're going to go back halfway through the race, and we're ready to go. My mic, is it working now? Oh, man. Oh, thank you. I don't know what in the world was happening there. I was bouncing back and forth. I'm sitting here calling the race, folks. I don't know what in the world's happening. Ay, ay, ay. Hopefully it's working now. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Apologies to the league. Apologies to everybody out there. I hate having any kind of issues, especially with the mic. I'm pretty proud of this mic. This I'm gonna have to check on the cores. I'm gonna have to check on a few things. Literally just collapsed and didn't do anything good. Because we've had some good racing here, and I've been calling it. I don't like having these issues, so we'll be fine. EJ O'Rourke, see Jorgensen Jr. work. I wasn't. No. So there's a difference. If I'm AFK or if I need to go AFK, I throw it on exciting and I leave it on one camera. If I have to be, in order to do driver cams, I have to manually push the driver cam. I have to manually push these buttons, and in order to go on board with drivers, I have to manually push those as well. So, no. Budgie knows the routine. She's known the routine for, 2 years now? Almost 2 years. So, when she knows when something's not right, and I thank her very much. She messages me, and she lets me know. Shieldhouse to Mike Kelly, JP Phillips, Josh Parker, get a B-ball flag. Bentley Glazer there as well. Check it on Justin Fuller back at 23rd. Gonna deal with the car. Looks like Brian Pinal on the inside. Justin Fuller got a minute 22 fixed on the car. Shieldhouse out front, Mike Kelly in tow. No, not a. I try very hard not to spend too much time away unless I need to grab a drink of water or I need to check on Cody or check on Jess. JP Phillips on the inside, 41 to the 5, 41 bump to the 5 there, 88 to the 41. Right now, 3 wide. Mike Kelly up at the dirty air. 88 is going to make that pass. 34 is going to be there as well. 34 to the 88. 88 is going to be able to slide up into the corner. JP Phillips there. Mike Kelly trying to get that first win. And Jorgensen to the bottom. Going to will that car forward. Going to be right to the back bumper. 88 across the nose of the 5. Mike Kelly had that run. Backs out of the gas. Now Jorgensen trying to track down David Shieldhouse. Shieldhouse fine right now. Tommy Wright up 22 in the 99. We'll have the 80 clear. And there goes Joey down to the bottom. Ron got popped out there. Kogar and Wesley Donaldson. Bobby Wetzel up 6. Stephen Miles up 9. Miles down to the inside of Scott Simley. He was your outside pole sitter. He's been trying to work his way back forward. Josh Barr inside the top 15. Doing things. No, it's fine, Budgie. It's fine. I was trying to fix it, and I thought I had it fixed. I went back to call the race. You did tell me, and I read it, and I was listening, and I was talking. Got the green light that I didn't have the green light, that it was there was no signal coming across coming across the Go XLR, and there was no signal coming across OBS. So I had to fix that and restart it and, do the thing. All right, off track. Will Farmer right through the grass, comes back onto the race line, holds on to it. Good save. How'd he get out? Let's see. Over 9. Got a little free out of the corner. Following the pass. 14 of Jatino went to the inside, so that's a pass there. Joey just ahead of Josh Barr. Jorgensen Jr., David Shieldhouse. Jorgensen had that earlier issue. Now finds himself in tow. 19 laps to go. Jorgensen right to the back bumper. JP Phillips on the inside. Mike Kelly working. Easier O'Rourke. Tommy Ryan up 24. $18 laps to go. It's been an eventful race. 4 cautions. We've had several lead changes. Let's take a look at the race recap for you. 8 lead changes, 4 cautions for 11 laps. David Schildhouse leading. Again, only 80 laps in the length. Weather right now, 77 on the air temperature. It's been kind of crazy. Logan Kogar with an off track. Kogar dropping. Oh, they're racking up in a bar. Kogar all the way to the bottom. What if he had a screen freeze? Something happened there. Because Kogar turned left. Little free. Was fine. Went left. Still turning left up into Josh Barr. Poor Barr. Nothing Barr could do here. Not a darn thing. Oh. Yep. Schildhouse, your race leader. That's caution of the race. Hang it. All right, Schildhouse to pit road. Jorgensen in. JP Phillips. This might be the last set of tires for everybody. We'll go back with 14 laps to go. And then it's going to be a sprint. There wasn't nothing you could do there, Barr. You had a good, yeah, I agree. I agree with your dad. You had a good run. Troy Height, Joe Hudson staying out. David Schildhouse coming off pit road. Jorgensen Jr., Tyler Dalton, Mike Kelly. Rich Swavely, Joe Argentina. Check it on Fuller. I think Fuller's getting a little bit more of that damage worked on it. Help that car be drivable. Doug Sigmund leaving pit road. Excuse me. It was a good race. It was a dang good race. All right. It'll be for a hike. Joe Hudson, Jorgensen Jr. on the outside. David Schildhouse on the inside. I'd keep it on 50. Logan Kogar out of the race. Barr out of the race. Jeff Ryan out of the race. Bentley Glazer, John Fowler, all out of the race. It was checking on drivers. Josh Parker still sitting on pit road. I think we have, what do we have? 26 drivers in the lead lap. Brian Macklin coming around. He's going to be the guy catching up to the field right now. At a 1 and 2. Would be good. I wonder if Kogar had the same thing that happened the other day to some folks there, Bar. And the reason why I say that is because it's become predominant that it's been happening. Few drivers having some blinks, but a lot of screen freezing for a lot of drivers, and it's becoming more and more proficient on iRacing. I mean, mine froze yesterday. It hasn't frozen today, knock on wood, which is my whole desk, knock on it. So let's hope. But I had a blank issue, so but that's a whole different set of hardware. For height, Joe Hudson. Let's go green flag racing once again, boys and girls. Into the restart zone they go. Yeah, let's go, boys and girls. Oh, 3 wide. Jorgensen Jr. on the outside. Troy Height there as well. 46 to the 88. 88 to the back bumper of the 46. Down to the inside. Chasing each other up. Wow. 3 wide, 4 wide. We're going. Schildhaus all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack. Almost takes the nose of Tyler Dalton off. Dalton back on the inside. Fires back. He was your pole sitter. But right now the chaos is good. Well, we're going to be 3 wide. That is a factor here. Schildhaus can control all the lanes right now. The 5 back on the outside. 88's free. Around he goes. Jorgensen around. That will be a caution, and cars flipping. The 46 of Troy Height. Looks like another driver involved as well. Charles Woods was in it in his lap. He was having a great race. Oh, man. West got taken out. Jorgensen just got free. He was in the middle of that seam. This is offset banking, so each lane has different banking. It's progressive banking here, folks. This is what happens when you split the seam getting into a corner. So you see how when I talk about the seam, it's right there in the middle of the car. It's the difference in pavement that you see. 19 of Tyler Dalton runs the second lane. He gets a little free. He's really free right there. More free right there. The 34. Yeah. Oh, man. Good boogly boogly. Dropping like flies. 6th caution of the race. We'll go back with 9 laps to go. There's a budget copter. Poor Jorgie. He's got to be involved in that one. There it is. The big holy cow. The famed budgie copter has doth been presented. Well, I'm sorry, it'll be 8 laps to go. We're 10 laps to go now. It'll be 8 laps to go when we go back green flag racing. Man, oh man. Boy, oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, what? Is this working? It's working. Oh, man. You hate seeing any kind of issue. It's crazy that that wasn't showing up there. All right. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Lights are off. Let's do the thing, folks. It'll be the 20, the 5. I think 20 is going to be the outside lane. It'll be Mike Kelly on the inside, I think. I'm not quite sure. Shieldhouse looked like he was going on the outside. Get confused Mike Kelly there for a moment, but that's all good. All gravy. It'll be 8 laps to go, and drivers are ready. The things, be the thing. Sim500 Transervice GN National Series, ready to rock and roll. Each and every one of you as we go. The 20, the 5, Tommy Ryan, JP Phillips, Wesley Donaldson, E.J. O'Rourke, and just wait. The aggression can be turned up to 20,000 right now. As we'll go back to it. It'll be green flag racing once again. Shieldhouse, Mike Kelly. All ready to go. Let's do the thing, folks. They go, they green again. Shieldhouse, Mike Kelly has the 99 3 wide. 99 up to the 5. 34, JP Phillips on the outside. Mike Kelly stuck middle 3 wide. Mike Kelly nowhere to go. Trying to not underestimate the drive line here. 5 to the 99. 99 got tight. 5 on the outside. 5 with a big run here. Oh, the 32, Rich Swavely. Justin Fuller down pit road. Better clear that one. He got sent down that racetrack. Doug Sigmund on pit road. Stephen Miles trying to work back forward. David Shieldhouse. Mike Kelly. Side by side. Mike Kelly trying to make a pass for the win here. Mike Kelly working down to the middle 3rd lane. Kelly up. Shieldhouse trying to make that win. Mike Kelly back into the mix. Shieldhouse trying to side draft. 6 laps to go. Mike into the corner. 34 just behind. Mike Kelly trying to control the race line. 5 up and out. JP Phillips now in tow. Mike Kelly trying to control. Fastest lap of the race. Tyler Dalton just ran it 38.99. Mike Kelly to Shieldhouse. Kelly up and out. JP Phillips looking. He's trying to push Shieldhouse. Phillips will put it 3 wide. This will be the race. Phillips to the inside. 5 laps to go. Oh, Shieldhouse sent it in. 91 of Wesley Donaldson on the outside. Mike Kelly trying to clear Schildhaus. Schildhaus has a better opportunity here. Wesley Donaldson just behind. Schildhaus to the bottom trying to cross over the 5. 5-3. Up and out of the corner. Mike Kelly trying to hold on to it. Schildhaus looking for his 4th win on the season. Wesley Donaldson, Tommy Ryan in tow. It is pack racing at its best. We're going to go to a wider camera here. The 91 to the outside of the 99. 41 with a run. Mike Kelly trying to close it down. JP Phillips on the inside. Drawing everybody backwards. JP trying to set up a corner. Here comes Tommy Ryan on the inside. 5 to the very bottom side. The 34 trying to charge the corner. You'll see the dirty air from the 5. 34. Oh, 99 under the wall. Here comes the 91. Schildhaus stepping away. They're fighting. That's what Schildhaus wants to see. He wants to see them fighting. Mike Kelly had the lead. And all those drivers fighting Mike Kelly, and Schildhaus pulled away. JP Phillips for 2nd. Oh, the 44 going around. Clint Campbell on the racetrack in front of Tyler Dalton. Yeah, we'll have a green-white checkered attempt coming up. It was a long way. Here's what happened. Clint Campbell with a run on the 19. And a good line. I think the 44 was coming up. Just a touch. Kind of, I don't know. 19. Hold on, I got to go on Tyler Dalton here. Tyler Dalton right here. I'm looking at the line that he's running here. Well, it looked like, I don't know if it looked like Netcoat brought them together because it kind of popped. Let's go quarter speed here. Let's go forward right there. Watch it kind of pop. Tyler Dalton's holding his line. Yeah, it looks like the 44 came up. But it popped. It wasn't like it was, wasn't meant to be. Didn't look like it. That didn't look like a normal version of, well, that's what happens, you know. Budgie, thank you for the clip. I appreciate you. All right, Schildhaus, JP Phillips, Mike Kelly, Wesley Donaldson, green-white checkered attempt coming up. I believe there's only one. Rich Slavely coming to pit road. Tyler Dalton on. Glenn Campbell coming in. Ryan Macklin, Doug Sigmund is on pit road already. So we'll see how it'll work out. Schildhaus, JP Phillips, Mike Kelly, Wesley Donaldson. 7th caution of the race. Cautions breed cautions. Thank you to Red Clay Roleplay. Thank you to Amp Racing, of course. If you want to join our RP Discord as well, Signature RP, it's part of what we've got going on. And thank you to Transervice, of course, with Sim500, transervice.com for all your logistical needs, especially here in the United States. They, again, 160 plus locations, tens of thousands of parcels each and every day going around the world. So it's crazy. They take care of you, and they will continue to take care of you no matter what you do. So check them out at transervice.com. They are a proud partner of Sim500 and the Grand National Series here, the old Riley Auto Parts car. Absolutely crazy. Yep, the dang old RP server. We're going to have our grand opening coming up here in about, not this weekend, but, yeah, 2 Fridays from now. It's a grand soft opening. Hopefully by then everybody will be able to meet the mayor. Schildhouse ready to go. Anybody got tires? Coming to take tires. Fuller able to fix the car. He's at 13th. He's got a green-white checker. This is 2 big dang laps. That's a lot of time. I want to check on Rich. Rich at the tail of the field. He came and got about 30 seconds fixed. Tyler Dalton got a little bit fixed as well. It'll be Schildhouse. Mano y mano with JP Phillips and everybody else right behind him. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane. How about that old 32, Rich Slavely? He's ready to go as well. They're all ready to duke it out. Dun dun. You know Duke Nukem. Dun dun. Yep. All right, let's go. We're going to be green, 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 green. Justin Fuller got a black flag there. Oh, the 91 stacked up. 14 of Jatina to the inside. Schildhouse to Mike Kelly. 2 laps to go. Who's got anything here? Mike Kelly to the bottom. Trying to protect the lane. E.J. O'Rourke in tow. Schildhouse out front, pulled away. J.P. Phillips on the outside. 91 of Wesley Donaldson to the door of the 41. There's Joey Jatina on the inside. 3 wide. Mike Kelly trying to slide up behind J.P. Phillips. White flag waves. Final lap. Hey, take it to resub. I didn't even see it. I don't know why it didn't show up. Schildhouse to Phillips. 3 wide for third behind. Oh, baby. 41 going around. Big wreck. Drivers trying to avoid it like the plague. J.P. Phillips one final time into the corner. Phillips looking for a run. Does he have it? I think not. I think the 20. David Schildhouse going to get the win here. Wesley Donaldson will finish third. Passes Mike Kelly right there on the outside. Schildhouse, 4th win on the season, ties Justin Fuller for the most wins on the season. Fuller ends up 7th. That is the end of the race. Look at that. Schildhouse getting some love from, get some love from the 5-1. 91, get some love for the 5-1. The night before, yep, same guy. Same guy. It's Mr. David Schildhouse. He's going to get the win. The things that will be populated, we should be able to show you the race results. It'll be it. He'll burn it down. David Schildhouse, 36 laps to land here tonight. Our charge of Joe Jatina, 25 spots. He does finish inside. He finishes 6th. He had a good run. Fastest lap of the race, Justin Fuller, 38.953. He ran that just a few short laps ago. Tyler Dalton on the pole tonight. 12 different lead changes and 7 cautions over the 20 laps that we've seen. 83 laps the distance tonight. 166.11 miles on the racing surface. David Schildhouse gets the win. J.P. Phillips 2nd. Wesley Donaldson 3rd. Passes Mike Kelly there on the final lap out of 3 and 4 for a podium. Mike Kelly, Will Farmer will be your top 5. Joe Jatina at 6th. Justin Fuller at 7th. Brian Padal at 8th. Brian Macklin, Joe Hudson at 9th and 10th. Bobby Wetzel will finish at 11th. Alan Cryer in 12th. Scott Simley at 13th. Tommy Ryan, Rich Slavely, Gerald Livingston, Stephen Miles, Tyler Dalton, Ron Hollingfield, Wes, and that 16 is going to finish in 20th. 21st, Glenn Campbell, E.J. O'Rourke, Doug Sigmund, Mark Jorgensen Jr., Troy Height, Charles Woods, Logan Kogar, Josh Barr, Bentley Glazer, John Fowler through 30th. And Jeff Ryan, Josh Parker, Mike Montezzi, Kevin Stone, Chad Coleman, Nick Silver, Nelson Rivera, Brian Workman, and Ray Rogers. That'll be the drivers there. It was a good finish. Congrats to David. Go and talk to him. Yeah. All the great things. How come I'm not in their Discord? So something happened because I got booted out of Discord. My mic stopped working. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I'm pulling him up. There he is. Well, I was trying to pull you up. There you are. Hey, welcome in. Hi. Hey, yeah, look at that. Congrats. How about that? You got the win. I pulled you away from Jordan. No. I should pull him up. I like it. How about it? Congrats on the win here. This is a track where you have to. This is when I say the duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball. This is the track for it. It was crazy. It was crazy. And I know that that is for lack of a better term. I don't know. I don't know. It's Michigan. This is 3, 4, 5 wide. Fast pace. The draft can be huge. Setting the corner and finding momentum, keeping the momentum, especially as the race leader. It's insane. It was insane to watch. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. Now, one of the things that I mean, everybody had issues. I think something is going on with our favorite simulator. We've had drivers have screen freezes. We've seen drivers have malfunctions, things resetting for you. You know, there's something going on with our favorite simulator, and it's been happening more often the last couple of weeks. I mean, Logan Kogar straight drove into the pit wall, barely turning left. So there's our favorite simulator has got an issue, and we need to. I'm gonna have to do the old clickety click 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 and put something out there in the forums and do some feeding because you know we want to see some good racing. We saw some netcode issues tonight, but I liked how the car looked free in practice when I was watching drivers get out there and run, and I like that. I like seeing the air be the difference.
And 2 last year, so it's nice to come back here to Michigan and get a win, go back to back, building on last Wednesday's win at Lorp and even Monday's win at Darlington in the Cup Series. I was just telling the children, like, I don't know what's going on right now. We're winning a lot, and I'm enjoying it. I'm happy, but it was not easy tonight. I mean, obviously, me and Fuller had a great battle. The 34 was outstanding. The 5 was outstanding once again, and really looked like he was going to finally break through and get that first win. He's so close, dude. He's doing everything right. Gave me a run for the money. I thought he had me passed and dead to rights there before the final caution. And I did everything I could to claw him back, side drafting everything that I could do to get him. But, I mean, he did a really excellent job tonight, too. And just overall, really pleased with it and glad this one's in the books because I'm probably not going to be here next Wednesday night. So I'm glad to get the win and really build the points lead up even more because I'm probably going to have to mix next Wednesday. So that won't be too bad.
Oh, that's terrible. Recap the first 2 minutes of the conversation because while you guys are having issues, I'm actually having audio issues. No. Yeah. Quick
Car good, track good, win good, points big, happy. Mike Kelly win soon.
Now they got all
Not
that.
here next Wednesday.
They got all that. Now just how the car drove. That was one of the things. That was like the biggest point that I was making. That we were making.
Honestly, I feel like I was asleep the whole time I was talking and I didn't listen to what I said, but no, the car was good. Like this was I knew when I looked at it, 53% cross. I knew we were probably in good shape and it was going to drive off the right rear. And that's how this car should drive. It should drive off the right rear. It should, you should be able to use the throttle to really turn the car. And Michigan is such a line sensitive racetrack too. You don't want to use the bottom in 1 and 2. It's bad. You want to be right on the seam or just above the seam and get a nice arc, but drive straight off. But 3 and 4, the bottom was working, and I don't know why guys were avoiding it so much. The second lane wasn't bad, but the bottom, man, I passed so many people doing that, especially on restarts. There's just so much grip down there. So it was just, it was everything that I like these cars to do, which is why I felt really comfortable with it.
That's pretty much what he said. Okay, folks. All right. That's there. All right. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it was my mic. I think my Go XLR is having a freaking, I don't know. I really do. I think for whatever reason, it shut my mic off. It shut OBS.
Oh my God.
It shut the OBS audio completely down. And then now, as we're talking, we're having a nice conversation. It says, "Oh yeah, we don't want that guy to talk either." So you're good. You're good. And I'm not touching it. Touching it. It's sitting over there.
Yeah.
Over the like.
I mean, that's par for the course tonight, Jason. That's literally par for the course. I just don't get it. Everything's against us, and you know what? We're still persevering. We're still busting through, and we're still getting the damn done.
Yeah, we're kicking butt, taking names. That's what we're doing. But you got the dang old. Hey, how about you tie Fuller for the most wins of the series? So now we've got the Moto. We're going to Dover next, though. So I mean, that's the day. That's the style of racing that I like. It's my favorite racetrack outside of Kansas. So it's the first track I ever got a win on from in Papyrus and in iRacing. From NASCAR 2003. I don't know why I got my first win there and then turned into the old sim days, getting into iRacing and got my first win there as well. So, man, I tell you what, we're going to have some fun, I think, next week because if it's hot,
I won't be there.
Well, you won't be there, but if Fuller comes out and scoots some butt, then you have to come back at Richmond.
It's fine. That's fine. I'll give him a week to catch up. I'm fine with that. I'm a charitable man, Jason. I'm a charitable man. I'm happy to give him a week to recover. I don't know what the points look like right now, but I'm sure it's very tasty, and I'm okay missing a week. And maybe that's when Mike Kelly can win. Maybe that's it. I'm saying it right now. Mike Kelly wins Dover next week. Book it.
You have a 59-point lead over Wesley Donaldson.
Perfect. Exactly what I want.
Yeah, that's enough to miss the race and only fall to third.
Yeah, but with the drops, I won't fall.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're going to have a drop week, so that'll be your worst race. So there you go. Yeah, you won't.
Just how I drew it up, and it's like I planned it the whole time.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But hey, fourth win of the season. Congrats, brother. Give you shout-outs. Sim500. Hey, how about that 3 in a row? Of across 2 different series. Pretty cool.
I'm soaking it in, man, because it's really hard to do. Winning in Sim500, I don't care what series it is not easy to do. The level of competition here is so strong. Monday nights, Wednesday nights, any other night of the week. So to be a winner means a lot. To win multiple races is awesome. So I'm just soaking it in right now, just loving it. Of course, big thanks to Splash Go Graphics. The X-Wing Chevrolet goes back to Victory Lane here in the Irish Hills. We love that. Big thanks to everybody at twitch.tv/ShieldHouse, the children, for tuning in, supporting all night long, cheering us on, and going to Victory Lane with us once more. To Transervice for the support of the Grand National Series here at Sim500, of course. And to you, my friend Jason, congratulations on the great news. A clean bill of health this week. We are all over the moon for that news. F cancer. It's gone. It's out of here. You beat it. Congratulations. This is all about you and our love for you, man.
It's crazy. Yeah, we broke the news in my Discord, and I went to everybody else's Discord. It was like, yeah, guess what? Yeah, I felt like a Muppet. You know, when the Muppets do the and they shake their hands, it's kind of how I felt a little. Yeah, they're just like that. Yeah, I had a moment yesterday at the doctor, rang the bell, and yeah, so no more. It's gonna be still recovery. I'm only 5 weeks post surgery, but we're still, we're still on the mend, still on the heel, and doing what the doctor says, and continue to press on with that. But yeah, MRI, blood work, everything came back nice and clean. So, folks, if you can take any advice from me, from my point, or to Sheldon, to Sheldon's crew over there, Davis, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Much love, brother. I will tell you this. Get checked. Go to the doctor. I'm going to be probably the spokesperson for cancer. I'm telling you, it sucks. Chemo sucks. Radiation treatments suck. Blood work sucks. Becoming a pincushion. Go get checked. Get checked early. It's treatable. And get it taken care of. So do so. David, we love you. We appreciate you. Children, we love you as well. Have a great night, and we'll see you next Monday, brother.
I appreciate you, Jason. Congratulations. We all love you over here, and we're still in your corner as you keep getting better. So thank you for everything you do. Keep fighting the good fight, and we will see you next Monday night at The Rock.
It's going to be Rockingham up next, brother. We appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
That is David Schildhouse coming home in Victory Lane, knocking it down, throwing them out, and kicking butt, taking names. We appreciate that. And thank you, folks. I do thank everybody for it. How about JP Phillips? I tell you what, JP was the man that I thought was going to be like, move, get out of here, move it. I thought you were going to move somebody to win this race. And you had a strong car. You had a strong race line. You had a different style of line figured out. Everybody kept fighting you.
Yeah, man, it was a good time. It's good to finally finish one up there. I think I restarted third last week on the green-white checker and ended up last or in the back. So good to finish one out here. Terrible restart there, the last restart, and that probably cost me any chance to even get to his bumper. Tried as much as I could on the last lap, just couldn't quite get there.
I tell you what, you had a send in 3 and 4. I mean, you caught so much fire there on the back straightaway, able to pull that draft, and man, it's set up perfectly. But just when you think you have enough to get there, it's to the point where you're like, all right, I got to lift a little bit here so I can continue to turn.
Yeah, that's right. You got to lift sometime, even though sometimes you don't want to. But it was a pretty fabulous race. I mean, I wish this car would drive like this all the time. It is so much fun to drive when you can actually turn it and it'll rotate and you can race it. It's a lot of fun, and this race was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's the same thing David said, and I'm a testament to it. I think that this car has a lot of aero dependency when it comes to being able to side draft, which is fantastic. If you can drive off the right rear, it can be a handful, but it becomes the driver's car. You have to find your line. You can pass in this car. This is everything that I want at a NASCAR on iRacing and this style of racing. I know we had some cautions. Some of it was like not anybody's fault. Some of it was just aggression that happens. Those are the normal style of cautions that we get to get, but like it was such a good race. I mean, it showed up for this racetrack.
Yeah, it did, and the arrow's still there. This track lends itself to get away from that some, but if you tried to enter the corner right on somebody's bumper, it would get extremely tight. So you had to make sure you entered either a little higher, a little lower than whoever you were following. But yeah, aside from that, man, it was a blast. It's good to race up front here. These guys are good, and anytime you can race with David and Justin and Tommy and those guys, you know you're running pretty good.
Well, I see every week. I see it charging. I see it getting there. They just gotta stop fighting you. Like, stop fighting.
Yeah, maybe a couple better restarts as well. But yeah, getting closer. Like I said, we were third last week on the green white checker, and sort of got used up there. And I think I finished sixth at maybe Nashville the week before that. So pace has been good the last few weeks.
You keep kicking it. And don't kick it down the road, but keep kicking it. That's for sure. You're up 4 spots of the points, 15th of the point standings. One of the biggest things that we're looking for here is that top 10. You have to be in the top 10 in points to, and you keep stringing together finishes like this. I mean, that's just, with the drop weeks and just everything that's going on, you're gonna climb.
Yeah, I feel good about it. Can't wait to get to Dover next week. One of my favorite places to go run. So hopefully we can keep it clean there and go get on the podium again.
Dover, the Monster Miles, my favorite racetrack. I was telling it to David outside of Kansas. Those are my 2 favorite racetracks on iRacing and in the real world. I love the racing that it presents. And if it's hot like it was today, this car is going to be all about the same concept of what you saw today, just in a smaller surface.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be crazy. JP, always a pleasure, man. Yeah, this was cool. This was a lot of fun. I thought it was an incredible race. I thought you guys did a fantastic job. And Wednesday night, it looks good on you tonight.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. You guys have a good night.
You too. Give a shout outs. We got to make sure we thank all the people that help put this on for sure.
Yeah. Thanks to Transervice here for sponsoring the race, and always big shout out to Tommy Ryan. I chase him around the track every week, and he has made me so much faster just trying to keep up with him. So always appreciate him and what he has to say and the tips he has to give me. And this league's a lot of fun. I hear there's a big congratulations out to you. Sounds like you had a pretty good week this week, so appreciate you being here and doing what you're doing too.
Well, yeah, I beat cancer. That's a big thing. I like it. I kicked it in the butt and dragged it across, and smeared it on the carpet. Saying now I got to vacuum the carpet. So, yeah, we got a clean bill of health after a year-long battle with an orbital meningioma and basal cell carcinoma. So, yeah, it was good. I was happy. And I had surgery, and, all kinds of things were happening. I got my hair back. That's the most important thing, I think.
There you go.
And my beard's growing back. That's even crazier.
Yeah.
I've been known for my beard. JP, much love, brother. I appreciate you. We're going to see you next week, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
All right. See you next week.
That's JP Phillips coming home P2 tonight, and fantastic job for the driver. Absolutely a blessing. Speaking of blessings, here's Wesley Donaldson. He finished third. I saw you moving through the field. You put yourself in the middle of a friggin' hornet's nest, and you came out on top. How about that? And you had to miss like 90,000 things that happened in front of you. Good Lord, sir. You were having a turn on a dime.
Yeah, it's not even like just this race. I feel like lately, as a whole, everything happens around me, and I've kind of been a magnet because it's been happening on Mondays, and I'm not a big fan of it. But
You're like,
somehow,
stop, please stop. I get it.
and some of it was almost self-inflicted tonight. Like I I know I got into Fuller there. I was just trying to like bump him. Didn't even think I hit him that hard, and then
Yeah.
it sent him into the wall, and he went sliding. I know he wasn't too happy about that, but I mean, legitimately just thought I lined him up for a bump draft, and it just didn't go right. And then on that last restart there, I tried to go in between. There was like just enough of a car width there with JP not getting a good start, and tried to go in between him and Mike, and then just barely touched Mike's left rear, and I thought I was gonna die then, but apparently I didn't. So it ended up okay.
Yeah, it was fine. And you were able to pass him out of 3 and 4. That incident was with, I mean, you barely touched him. We went back and looked at it. I mean, I looked at it at speed. I looked at it in slow mo, and I was like, you barely touched him. But that just goes to show what these cars were dealing with tonight. It's probably the freest the car's been in a while.
Yeah, it was nice to have a free setup for a change, because there a lot of these fixed setups lately have just been really, really tight. But that was really fun to drive, and it really just it depended on how you drove the car. Because you could drive it and it would feel super tight if you drove it a certain way. If you drove it, you could make it drive neutral, you could make it drive loose. It was kind of just dependent on how you used your right foot was how it was gonna feel. But it made it to be a really, really racy setup, because even though it was like maybe a little top dominant, it was you could still pull off passes on the bottom if you drove it the right way.
That's the way David did it. That's how he ran everybody out of there. He said it was second lane and 1 and 2, and all the way to the bottom of 3 and 4. And he was pulling on drivers that way.
Yeah, it was all about like throttle timing, and it felt like if you dumped the throttle completely, you'd just get tight. So you wanted to keep a little bit of throttle in it, and it was just finding that right amount. And that was the way I got around Mike on that last lap. Was I threw it in there, kept maybe a little bit more throttle than what I thought I could, and then just got back to it, and the thing kicked a little bit to turn, and I'm like, oh, it's gripped up. I'm outside of him now. I'm gonna pass him.
That's the right. I mean, that's the best way to describe that situation. Like, all right, I'm there. All right, we're going. Okay, see you later.
Yeah.
That's a good day. That's a good day of racing for sure. In a magnificent way. You know, I mean, Wes, you sit second in the point standings, including all the drop weeks, including everything that's going on right now. And you've been the mark of consistency this season. And things are kind of going in the right direction. I mean, you got to be in the top 10 for the chase. And you are in the right direction right now.
It's like you said, just been an extremely consistent season. Um, there's even been some races where I don't think I deserved to finish where I ended up finishing, but sometimes the luck just kind of falls that way. Or there was a few races there we had strategy that put us in a little bit better spot than what probably should have been. But hey, I mean, somehow those top 5, top 10s keep clicking off. You put yourself in a pretty good spot to not have to be too stressed as we get closer to the playoff time. And it's tough in a league like this, when I know we've had a little bit bigger playoff fields before, but having only 10 spots with this kind of a field, I mean, there's realistically 20 guys that could be in there depending on just things going slightly differently in a few different races. So, yeah, it's I it's always surprising when I look there and I see like, oh, well, Shieldhouse is the only one above me right now in points. But yeah, just hope it keeps going, and hopefully we can find at least a little bit more speed, and hopefully get a win here, maybe 2, at least something.
Something.
'Cause I feel like that's where I'm just a little bit short in right now, is I just don't feel like I have that race winning pace most weeks. But put yourself close enough, eventually you'll get it.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen you win in the past, and we know that you're capable of it. I mean, Mike Kelly's 5 points behind you, but then Jorgensen's 20 points behind that, and there's a good spread from first to fifth. One of the things that I do notice, of the 10 races counted, 9 top 10s, 6 top 5s. That's a good day.
Yeah, it's like I said, there's been some races in there where I don't feel like I should have finished where I ended up finishing, as far as even being in the top 10 or being in the top 5. But I look, a good example is last week at IRP. It was, I started in the back. I didn't get a ton of practice. I just didn't feel good early in the race. I was running probably 20th place, and just guys behind me were slower and the guys in front of me were faster, and I was like, I'm just a 20th place car right now. But just got better throughout the day and took advantage of people having issues and somehow ended up in a good spot. So just somehow, if I just keep doing that every week, it's going to put me in a good spot, even if I'm not winning races.
It's all about consistency, and you're sitting second in points because of that. So that's a pretty fantastic day, and I like seeing it. But let's give you shout outs, man. P3 tonight, not a bad stinking day.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who helps put the league on here at Sim500, Joey, all the other admins, um, Transervice Logistics. They've been a long time sponsor of Sim500. Cook's Landscaping Group for the Cup Series. Myself with WBD Diecast, where I make custom diecast for current day Cup, Truck, Xfinity, ARCA, even late model stuff, and then can also do iRacing paint schemes. Um, Shout out to Justin Fuller. I want to dedicate this third place finish to him. He's not going to be too happy about that, but maybe he'll laugh about it in a few days once he gets over me wrecking him. But I guess the last thing to say is congratulations to you on being cancer free. That's fantastic. Really excited to hear that. So glad everything went well there, and hopefully it keeps going that way.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, and Bree put it in chat. She said she's right there with me and says, "Get your checkups." I'm telling everybody, get checked. You never know. You never know what's going on in life. If you don't feel right, there's a reason. There's a reason why you don't feel right. If you just feel like something is wrong, that's. And if it weren't for Jess, my missus telling me, she's like, you first and foremost I had a hole on my nose, so I had to go get looked at anyway. And then turns out it was something bigger than that. And yeah, now we're good. Now we're good. Now I look like Michael on my left side and normal me on the right side. It's weird looking at.
You just get like a cool scar now.
Yeah. Oh, I do. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. It goes from the top of the bridge of my nose down the side of my nose across the, where your nostril meets your face, through there, down my cheek, all the way to my upper lip. It's
Now,
pretty gnarly.
now when somebody in public just comes up and asks you what happened, you get to say some fun story about how you got this cool scar.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a pirate got me with one of their hooks out at sea. No. It's a good story, and I hopefully get to be the inspiration for folks to get themselves checked, and I'm a success story for the United States cancer research and medical history. So I like being on the positive side of that, where so many people aren't.
Yeah, and it's one of those where it's just like my mom had breast cancer and my grandma had breast cancer. They both caught it very, very early just with having their regular checks. So something that they're both in remission and cancer free after each just having surgery. So that's, I mean, not that you ever want it to happen, but if there's an ideal scenario, it's something like that where you just have a surgery and it's gone and you don't have to deal with it again.
I was so I had the spot on my nose, which was the basal cell carcinoma I was dealing with, but I was having migraines and headaches. And was getting nauseous, and so I went in and had an MRI done. Well, I had a CT scan done to make sure my head was okay. And then I had some blood work drawn, and they said, well, something's off with my blood cell count, and so they said, well, we're going to go ahead and do an MRI, and we're going to do a whole head scan. And when I did a head to toe, and they found a basal cell carcinoma behind my left cheekbone under the orbital cavity. And that's what we've been fighting. We've been fighting that for a year. So, chemo, radiation, going bald, all the cool things that come along with that. I lost 65 pounds. It's nice. I can eat. It's the crazy. And I got hair again. And I got a cool story. So yeah, for 5 weeks removed. Blood work came back negative yesterday. And like I said, I'm pretty proud of the progress, and like it's a story, but it's one that ends with with good things. Just I don't know what to say. Yeah, just get checked, folks. Like, go get checked. If you don't feel right, go get checked. If you got a spot on your face or a spot on like a mole that's growing weird, and it's like, oh well, it's actually growing. They're not supposed to grow. They're not supposed to grow. Go get it checked. Go see a dermatologist. And book now. Get a head to toe treatment and have them look you over, because you never know what lies. I'm not trying to make people paranoid, but I just went through this. Okay, don't be paranoid, but get checked. Go see a dermatologist. Doesn't cost that much to go see a dermatologist to have peace of mind. So, but yeah, Wes, much love, man. I like seeing you here on Wednesdays. I like seeing you get out there and have the success that you are. But off to Dover next week, brother.
Yep, we'll see you then.
That is Wesley Donaldson, P3. Much love, my friend. And that's it. Yeah, so, yeah, get peace of mind, folks. Get your checkups. I will be the poster child for this for a long time. So a big old F you to cancer, and a big old thank you to everybody for their support. And we thank you very much. We thank you all very, very much for all the support. Thank you to Budgie. Sorry about all the audio issues tonight. I will work on it. It's probably some kind of update that's going on. There's probably something I need to deal with. I don't know what it is, but it's irritating the hell out of me. So we'll get it all fixed and situated. So thank you to the drivers for the well wishes, and all of that. Thank you for the congratulations. It's an accomplishment in life, but I'm going to tell you this much. As much as it is an accomplishment, there's a lot more to be said, a lot more to be had. That includes just continue to do what we're doing. I'm back to work, which is probably the biggest thing, because I've put a lot of pressure on Jess to help us, and our sim racing and our bits and subs and donations and all that stuff that have come across haven't even touched. I mean, we've used it all to pay the bills and pay our hospital bills and stuff like that. But yeah, we're still having to, we're having to catch up now. So we're just trying to do the right thing. Plus, I screwed up my taxes. I screwed up my end of the year taxes. So I'm having to fix those. Because I pay my stuff quarterly. So I'm having to fix those right now, because I did I don't know how I did it, but I did something where I accounted something as income that was not income, and it was actually a payment that went out, and screwed it all up. Underpaid something. It's dumb. So I did that, but it is how it is. But we're fixing that. So that was my news today. But it's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. We get it fixed. I'm talking to Tracy, who's the one that does my taxes, and she's my accountant. She's the one that takes care of me and makes sure that I'm doing the right things when it comes to money and budgeting. And she's awesome. She's kept me right in the swing of things. So, but yeah, we appreciate y'all. We'll see you soon. Be good, be safe, be kind of the most important factor of life. I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. So we'll see you soon. Peace. You too, Bree. Thank you, dear.